Hey folks, today we're on the farm once again, and now I'm taking you to one of the areas that we keep beehives. We have about 500 beehives at 4 different locations. So as we're going here, I'm not wearing any protective gear, so I'm actually filming this myself instead of using the film crew, just to be safe. I've actually been working bees now for about 20 years on and off, and I really don't wear any protective gear. I've just been around them a lot, so they tend to leave me alone, and I'm pretty blessed that way. But I'm just showing our hives. This is real important because, for one thing, when we have our honey, we do not rob the honey like a lot of beekeepers. A lot of people take most of the honey away and they use sugars and stuff. We pretty much take about 20% away from the bees, sometimes 30, depending on the time of year. But we leave them their natural stores to get through in the winter. As you can see, we've got quite a few hives here. I'm going to see if I can flip this around and look at myself. I don't know if you can see me or not, but hopefully it's working. But anyhow, these are the hives, and this is at the farm at Fox Brown. A typical beehive will collect about anywhere from 80 to 120 pounds a year. What we're doing is we're pollinating right now. We're looking for our wildflowers, and that's our elderberries. Right now our saw palmetto is starting to come in. We do a lot of saw palmetto berry, which we'll do in another segment, and we use that for our prostate cancer teas and herbs. But right now what we're doing is we're really concentrating on pollinating the elderberries, and we're collecting the flowers, but the berries we're going to use in our teas, and we also grind them, so it's a big part of what we do. So we have, as you can see, quite a few hives here, and you know, they're pretty active. These are healthy hives. We'll be going to supers here, which is another box on top. These are all 10 box hives. We have sometimes 8 box, but we use 10s mostly. But you can see they're real happy. You can see the small entrance at the bottom. You don't see any beetles or whatever. We have a fairly open box, and a lot of times people will reduce the size when the hive is smaller to try to keep out the other bees from robbing them, and also beetles and stuff. Like here's a hive that's kind of in trouble. It's been split, something's hit it, but I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I'll put my hand down here, but you can see how gentle these bees are if you're calm around them. We treat everything with love here at the farm. You know, Herbal Crafters is a big believer in all natural. So again, we have bees for natural pollination. We don't vibrate the plants like a lot of people. But big key to our success is the honeybee, and we run a lot of hives. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm going to turn this around real quick and see if I can be seen on it. I don't know how well this is working because I'm not really the film person. But this is at our farm on Fox Brown Road. We have 3 locations in Indiantown, Florida. And we right now have probably around, I'm thinking, 500 to 600 hives. Right now it changes. We don't ship our hives to California like a lot of people. Some of the hives went there this year from one of the other people we work with, but we leave most of our hives here during the winter. A lot of people go to California, which has always been kind of scary for me, because if you think about California and the fact that almost every beekeeper in America sends their hives to one central location. But I think bees are just beautiful, and they're awesome, and they're a huge part of our success here at our farm. And Herbal Crafters, we've been selling our honey for probably now about 5 years. Before that, we've been selling at green markets and stuff like that, but we actually just put it on our website a little while ago, and it's been a big success. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed this segment on the bees. What I'll do is next time, if I learn this camera a little bit better, I'll be taking the tops off, and I'll show you how to work the bees and how to see how they're doing inside, and how to look for beetles and stuff like that. Like, we can sneak up to this one right now, and you can tell how active these bees are, how they're coming back and forth, and that's always a great sign, you know, that there's just so much action going on. But aren't they beautiful? Look at them. Anyhow, thanks a lot. This is Greg from Herbal Crafters, wishing you a great day, and look forward to seeing another segment. Thank you. Bye.